Welcome. They got the buzzing, beeping going on, so let me give it a few minutes. I'll be right back. We're about to come on in 7 seconds. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Greetings. Greetings. Where shall I begin? Hi. Hi, Brenda. How y'all doing? I'm not here for entertainment. Let's make that clear, first of all. I don't even really want to be here right now live, to tell you the truth. But it becomes a necessary cause of justice for me to keep reappearing. Not only to let you know I'm still alive, but to let you know in real time what's happening in this terror and trauma in Mexico City Airport. And let it not be limited to Mexico City Airport because it began in Cancun. Okay? So let's keep that on the forefront of the understanding. My name is Erica Clark Wise. The Renaissance is my moniker. I had to incorporate a moniker into my existence because I was being heavily plagiarized in Puerto Rico through neuroweaponry, which I came to find out since being in Mexico are nodes that are put on both suspecting and unsuspecting victims in an effort to bring about some type of rendering of that person to another in a slavery type prompt. So it becomes weaponry when utilized, when utilized to hurt another or control their body, mind, or spirit. And this is what has happened currently, unfortunately, to me. Can you hear me now? Oh God, why didn't anybody tell me you couldn't hear me? So let me start over. My name is Erica Clark Wise, the Renaissance, and I am a victim of international terrorism torture through neuroweaponry, as well as ongoing illegal surveillance in a slush fund racketeering ring of pedophiles who human traffic gays and lesbians, as well as other disenfranchised people, in an effort to hide slush funds and reincorporate again and again criminal activity without any type of consequence. This is a slavery game that utilizes technology as well as human capital in a negative aspect of capitalism. I am not a participant, I am a victim. Allegedly, one of the crime bosses, quote unquote, who has many people thinking he is FBI training mechanism arm, is actually allegedly a member of Aryan Nation, who in a confession to me while I was taking a shower through a simulation connected to my head through the probes and the knobs of nodes, that he was entitled to domination due to him being a white man. So that's where I get the whole concept of the Aryan Nation from him directly, and speaking to me while I was taking a shower and crying his confession back maybe a year ago in Puerto Rico, Utuado, where the police told me that I was living in what they labeled a death trap, a house labeled as a death trap. One moment, people are walking by. Let me give them a courtesy of that. One moment. So today, I told you about how they stole my suitcase. And then afterwards, later on, after I purchased my dinner, which I'm low on the funds, a man told me that this is his country. He called me a punta and tried to fight me, so I had to defend myself. He told me I better watch myself when he left the parking lot of the airport. This is all going on in real time on, one moment, Monday, October the 27th, 8:49 p.m. in Mexico City, Mexico. There's an officer that's taking my pictures and giving them over to different crime boss conglomerates who are utilizing those pictures for the dark web as if I am participating in some movie. This is all false narratives to hide the crimes, the possible deaths of my family and loved ones. They're utilizing, allegedly, the money that was given to Jerry and 19 Keys' family and Billy Carson's family for my brain to be utilized for science, as if they had guardianship over me. But I think Alita Felton provided them with a false document, and they believed it without doing any research. This is not my issue. This is what I was told on the knobs and the nodes and the neuroweaponry that was illegally implanted on me. I'm doing my best to keep my sanity at present time. It's very difficult. There's people whistling in the background, and I bet you they're doing it to try to interfere with my life. This is the tactics of psychological warfare, of people being prompted into behaviors unbeknownst to them, unless they do some self-analysis to see. Sometimes they are aware, sometimes they are active participants. I came live because I'm frustrated with the lack of response in putting me in safety at the airport after they know for a fact that their officers of the airport have attacked me. It's been recorded. I've already filed 3 police reports with the airport police. I'm still waiting on the numbers. to make sure they were really filed. The fourth police report I couldn't even file because it didn't make sense after I felt the police, in helping me allegedly to get back into the hostel, put me in further harm's way by attempting to have me stay in a hostel or a hotel that had a simulation of the possible alleged murder of some of my family members and loved ones. Hola. I'm still calling out for someone to contact the president of Mexico. I would like to speak to her personally. I am not a danger to her. Her people are more a danger to me at present who are in uniform. I'm an American citizen. My name is Erica Clark. Clark with an E. I will continue to self-advocate as long as they continue to torture me with the psychological warfare of ruminations from minds that are not mine, but are more likely schizophrenic in nature, emulating other things that they've heard me say in the past and portraying it as if it's me speaking in real time. They are not me. I'm calling on the International Criminal Court to further investigate. I've been contacting you all for at least a year. And when I have more information, I will come forth with it. But just know that the mayor of Utuado mentioned again that he killed my sister in Utuado, had her burned in the funeral home. Have it also known that when I first met the mayor of Utuado, that when he shook my hand, he tried to take me into the simulation, but I did not go. Have it further known that when I was at the office of the mayor telling people on the chip that I will meet you there so we can join together and fight this conglomerate of crime bosses for our freedom and sovereignty, that a person who had a simulation on her face that I didn't know about at the time appeared to be my ex-fiance of 10 years. Her mannerisms were just like her, but I didn't say anything. We haven't seen each other in years. And I didn't understand the simulation at the time in 2023. When I have further information that I download straight from the ethers that I said I would always contain, no matter what they did to my brain, I will bring it back to you. And discount it all joy that I am now a trillionaire because of the negligence of many countries and many territories across our planet. And this is one of the reasons why they want me to self-destruct. And thus we studied 50 cents before I self-destruct last week. So fuck them, right? This is Erica Clark Wise, The Renaissance, and I thank you for listening. I'm not acting. I'm not on a TV show. I'm not studying for any type of training for any type of organization. I am a victim of international terrorism, and I need your help in contacting the United Nations, NATO, the International Criminal Court, as well as the President of Mexico. And I do need an attorney, a female attorney that speaks English as well as Spanish, and who has appeared before her local parliament, Congress, or committees of government, and has a history of doing those things. Thank you so much. Erica Clark Wise, The Renaissance.